Hello everyone! Alexa, what day and time is it?
In Brighton, it's Wednesday the 4th of October 2023 at 12:22 a.m.
This is it. We are on the countdown. I have never been so stressed in my life, but I'm not letting the stress eat me. I'm letting myself go full throttle. This is it. We are moving. I know someone tweeted today and was like, it seems like you've been moving for the past couple of weeks. I was supposed to be moving earlier, but then they moved the move back date, which is why I was able to have my party, which was good. This is it. I'm checked into the Airbnb that my Nana and Granda were actually staying at. So I'm staying there because I ended up getting familiar with the owners, so I booked that. I'm staying there. I checked in earlier. I haven't been back since. I need to sleep there because the bedrooms are currently completely bare bones right now. Like, I had to strip the bedding and stuff. Like, if you see right, like for example, the bedrooms kind of look like this right now. My painting set up, just cleaning up any imperfections of the past 3 years. So I'm sleeping there tonight and tomorrow, and I moved to Manchester on the 5th at 9 a.m. So the moving guy is coming to my apartment at 9 a.m. and we are gonna take all the boxes down. Sorry, there's no way for me not to walk and talk right now because I'm just like I'm so stressed. Then we're gonna take all the boxes into his van and then he's gonna drive us up to Manchester. And that is what is happening. But tomorrow is a big day because the end of tenancy, deep clean, furniture, everything is happening in the apartment. So I need to be out of the apartment, basically moved out tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., which is why I'm booked into the Airbnb. The clean overlap was supposed to be after I moved, but because of the change in dates, I'm still living when the move is when the clean is happening. So that's why I have the Airbnb. Like I said, sorry, I'm repeating myself. So I'm currently finishing up the apartment. Whatever I do tonight is it. Like it's the finishing, all my stuff removed. I'm just putting like boxes into like condensed areas so that the cleaners can come in tomorrow and clean around it. It's kind of like the cleaners of the estate agents that I'm with. I just have to hire them through them. So they're gonna come in. I don't know how much it's gonna be. They give me a price at the end of it. So we'll see what that price is. But I'm trying my best to just have everything done for them so that they are just like cleaning, you know what I mean? Instead of like moving stuff. So I have been getting rid of a lot of stuff tonight. I mean, my PC, my iMac, and my computer, my iMac, PC, and TV. And then boxes, I have boxes in the other room. I have all my bags of clothes. And I currently have to deal with this. So this is currently basically the only real mess left in the apartment because everything else is like, this is going down to the bins. I have clothes in here. These are my 2 traveling suitcases that I use. You know, I put these against the wall because I was just kind of painting around the walls. Everything's basically done except for this kitchen area. Now, last night I went through all the cupboards and I got rid of absolutely everything, all my cutlery that I don't use anymore, old plates and shit like that. Tomorrow, my friends Emily and Aaron are coming. They are going to be taking my air fryer. You've just reminded me that I need to throw out my microwave and kettle tonight. So these two need to go down to the bins. This wine rack is going to my friends Emily and Aaron, and they are taking all of the wines here. I'm actually not bringing them to Manchester. The only alcohol that I am bringing to Manchester is this bottle of Prosecco that my friend Flo got me for my birthday. Thank you, Flo. And a bottle of tequila, which I think I've already packed away. So just need to sort this-ish, and then that's basically everything in the apartment. I need to get rid of, I have like some tables here that I need to get rid of, which were mine. And yeah, the only real furniture that came with the apartment was this coffee table, which is so low down, oh my goodness. This table for the TV, these 2 sofas, and this table. So that was basically everything that came with the apartment and the beds and stuff, but I'm just now working to get everything done, everything gutted. and be able to go over to the Airbnb, sleep tonight, wake up. He's meeting me at 8 a.m. So I'm gonna be up at like 7 a.m. to meet him, let him in. Don't know how long they're gonna be in the apartment, and we're gonna go from there. But that's the update right now. Hello everyone, I am at the Airbnb. I'm sitting down here. I just filmed a video for my main channel. Oh my God. So it's gonna be an all-nighter. And the reason it's gonna be an all-nighter is I just checked my emails and the guy who's doing the clean said that he's actually coming at 7 a.m., not 8 a.m., which means that I need to go to my property managers at just before 7 to like hand over keys and stuff. And I know that if I went to bed, I would sleep through that. So it means that I'm doing an all-nighter tonight, which is not fun, love. I used to love doing all-nighters, but I'm 21, my body aches, mama. So I am on the verge of crying. I am not even emotional about moving right now. I'm just very stressed that everything is not going to get done in time. I have been working on my apartment all night, and there's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of boxes. There's a lot of... It's very stressful. Very stressful. But to be positive, I know I'll get through it. So it's currently... What time is it? It's 4:09 a.m. And I've been sitting in the Airbnb. I haven't been here all day except for check-in. I came over, filmed the video, had my little cup of tea, and just kind of sat for a moment because I've been in the apartment cleaning for so long today that I feel like I'm making no progress. So sometimes whenever I'm doing stuff and I start to get really overwhelmed, I need to take myself away from it and then go back to it, and I have a different perspective. So I'm gonna go back in like 5 minutes to the apartment and continue again. And I know once I go back in like 5 minutes, I'll be like, okay, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. But whenever I'm like stood in it for so long, nothing seems to like make sense to me. So that is what is happening today. That's the update. So what today is gonna look like is hand over the keys, they do the clean, I'm out all day here. Milo's at the vet's at 2 p.m. I'm supposed to get my nails done at like 3:15 because I have been like absolutely just devouring the ends. And then my fingers are like rotting away from like bleach and stuff just from cleaning. So I really want to get these done, but there might be an overlap from the vet, so I may cancel, but they don't really need to get done anyway, but they're just kind of, you know. So that's the update right now. At least I'll get to sleep here tomorrow night. I'm not going to get to sleep here tonight, I don't think, but maybe throughout the day I'll just lie down in the bed. So that is the update. I mean, the view from this Airbnb is really beautiful. I mean, this Airbnb is really gorgeous in general, but this balcony is a lot bigger than my balcony. And the view is the boat side of the marina, whereas my one is the ocean side. So this is the marina, and it's really quiet and really beautiful right now. And I guess I can just talk about it because I'm moving anyway. But is there a light out here? Oh, there is. Hold on. How do I turn the light on? This one? Yes. So, obviously, it can all be talked about now anyway because I'm moving, but I live down by the marina in Brighton, and this is where I be. Okay, we're just gonna deal with that being off. Girl, I live at the marina, and I have all the time I've been here. I live on the other side of the building, which overlooks the water, and then this side overlooks all the boats and the marina and stuff, but it's definitely a very quiet area of Brighton compared to the rest of it. I mean, my friends live city centre or like a little bit outside of city centre on the left, which is a little bit more hustle and bustle. I took a gamble by moving to the marina. I didn't know any areas in Brighton, but I just kind of liked the letting agents. They allowed, you know, animals and stuff. And I moved down here and it was a gamble, and I have to say it's been an incredible time. It's a beautiful setting, and there's that. So I currently have this view now. When I go back to my apartment, I have the other view on the other side. So, yeah. I remember on my first... Maybe I am gonna cry. I remember on my first day in Brighton, walking from over here to right down here, down, with the letting agent. I remember being 18, and I remember being terrified, and I remember being so excited. I'm trying not to cry. It's just, it's crazy to think that that was so long ago, and just how much is, oh, for fuck's sake, just how much has changed since then. But this area will always hold such an incredible place in my heart. Forever. Really forever. And I've been so lucky to live down here. I really, really, really have. And I've never taken it for granted. I never have. I think today's gonna be a hard day, actually. I think today's gonna be a hard day, actually. And I don't know why, because I feel like I've been so ready for this moment. But there's always been tomorrow. Like, oh, I'm gonna move, but I have tomorrow, or I'm gonna move, but it's 2 weeks' time. I'm gonna move, but it is now. And it's just crazy to think that this is my last day in Brighton living here. A lot of emotions and a lot of memories. And I just feel, am I making a mistake? Am I doing the wrong thing? I really have the sense of, you've had a good time here, why are you moving? And I have, but it's like I just want a little bit of a change, and I've just been very hard on myself the past couple of weeks, being like, are you gonna regret everything? And then you're stuck in a contract for a year. But you know what? It's my last day, and we'll take it, and we'll go with it. And okay, everyone, this is it. I have my camera in the Airbnb. I've been coming and going all day. Everything is ready. Everything has been cleaned, as you can see in here. Everything has been cleaned. You get the point. This is it. I was just doing the last bits. I just had a moment where I realized that if I keep doing the last bits that I'm going to be here for hours, which I did last night. So I'm going to take a couple things down to the bin, 2 bags and a couple paintings. And then I'm going to be done, and I'm going to come back in the morning when I'm here with the mover. And we are going to go to Manchester. This is the last moment of being in this apartment. This is my last night. I've been kind of, hello, come back on, thanks. I've been really stressed out today. There's been a lot of hurdles, which I'll possibly talk about in a second. That has kind of made today more stressful than, you know, saying goodbye to the apartment, but this is my last time looking at the view and being in this apartment. I got really emotional earlier, so I think I've kind of got it out of myself now, but end of an era, on to new things. We'll see what tomorrow brings. My spirits are kind of down. I'm more so stressed about everything than anything else. I had a lovely night tonight. I went to my friends Emily and Aaron. They got the wine, they got the they got the air fryer, not the Airbnb, and we all shared a bottle of wine while watching just shitty reality TV. But end of an era. This is it for the apartment. I get really attached to places, so this is very difficult for me. I'm just gonna stand out here for a bit, take it all in, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, it's been beautiful having the skyline as my view. This is the McDonald's that I went to every single night. So I'm down by the marina on the water side now. I remember my first night ever, I sat right here and I filmed a video and I was like, I just moved to Brighton, I'm super excited, like, oh my god, I moved to England, like, this is it, I'm in Brighton, my dad leaves tomorrow. It was this exact spot. I think it was like literally like, so I just moved to Brighton, I'm very excited, and so this is my first video in Brighton. I'm currently out in my balcony and I have a little throw that I'm just putting on here. So today was moving day. I'm aware this camera angle is horrible, by the way. We're just gonna take what we get. And I have a green tea with me, and I have, this is a dark chocolate nuts and sea salt bar. Ooh, we're gonna have a little like sleepover and talk. So that's me living alone. This is me on my own now. So the like landlord gave me a box of stuff, and in it was like a bunch of these like chocolates, and they're all like sea salt and very salty and like nutty and like rock salt. I think that is because we're like, you can't see right now, but like down there is literally just the ocean or the sea. This time yesterday I was getting ready to come here, which is crazy. Time goes so quickly. So yeah, this is my first day. My dad is with me right now. He goes home, like, today is the 7th, basically, because it's midnight. So he's going to be here on the 7th, and then he goes home on the 8th. Okay. So today we were just, like, setting up the apartment, kind of. We moved in at, like, maybe, like, 1 p.m., 12:30. The staff were lovely. Times change, a new tenant will come in here. They will have a great time. And it's time for me to move on. I'm not going to miss that because that happens a lot. It's time for me to also experience something new. So I'm going to go to the Airbnb now. I'm going to leave these bags down. I'm going to go to the Airbnb. It's crazy thinking that's it. I'm going to go to the Airbnb after I leave these bags down. I'm going to go to bed. He's coming at 9 a.m. So I'm going to wake up at 6:30. Come here, do last bits. And that's all she wrote. Okay, good morning. It is move day. I am feeling really, really, really good. I am feeling good. I got sleep last night. I was on FaceTime with my friend Kat until like 3 a.m. and then I was like, oh my god, I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. But I've got some sleep and I'm obviously gonna be going on adrenaline today. I am back for one final time. My mover is gonna be here in 10 minutes. He told me. I am just doing the final box right now. And then this is everything. So this is a last little overview. I'm gonna take a video whenever I'm like actually moving out, just to send to my landlord. But this is everything. This is it. This is it. I remember walking in here for the first time. Now I'm walking out. Well, I'm walking in for the last time now. If these walls could talk. If these walls could talk. Let me make sure. Is that only hangers up there? I think so. They can just bill me for that, for the cleaning fee. I'm pretty sure they're going to. Wow. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. All right. I'm not feeling an overwhelming sense of emotions right now. I'm really focused on getting the move done, which I think is good because my mind is like there, you know what I mean? So let's just take this view in one last time, muckers. Let's take this view in one last time. Thank you, Brighton, for an amazing couple of years. I really appreciate it. And shout out to the lovely couple that lived down there. They actually came to my door the day after my party, and I thought they were going to come up and complain about the noise. And they were like, we're going to miss you. And I was like, it gave me a hug and stuff. And she was like, we know you're moving out today. They thought I was moving out back then. And they were like, we just want to like wish you well in Manchester and thank you for being a joy and send love to your mum, because my mum would always come out talking to them, and it was just really sweet. And it was really funny. She was like, in all the time of you living here, we were making a joke that last night was the party, was the first time we ever heard you making noise in this apartment. So I'm going to keep that in mind if I ever get a noise complaint. Wow, how have I never got it? Really? Okay. So I'm going to just package this up, and we have a long drive ahead of us. It's a weird sense of emotions. Well, I feel like I'm all cried out, but I mean, how can you not when you look at this, you know? So many memories of out here. But anyway, that is it. On to the next adventure. On to the next. Okay, so I have said goodbye to the apartment, and I'm currently in the mover van. He is in getting a coffee and stuff, and he was like, do you want anything? And I was like, no, I have a Red Bull. He's really nice. We have everything. I was gonna say, you can't see it. We have everything in this big van. His name is Sean. He is lovely. We have Mr. Milo in the front seat right here. I'm trying not to bother him because he has a long car journey ahead of him. But this is it. Last time living here. It's very real. And I will see you all in Manchester. Okay, everyone. This is the first time, let me turn this light off. This is the first time I am filming in the apartment, which feels really weird to say that. I'm gonna do like a proper introduction and everything, but I'm currently just wanting to talk right now. I may as well do here because the lighting is a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna do a proper introduction, kind of talking about where I am and how I feel. Right now, I'm kind of in this little bit of a transition period where I'm getting everything ready and I'm like going through boxes and stuff, but I'm officially in Manchester. I know this video has just kind of jumped, so I apologize for that, but it has been a very interesting few days. And again, tomorrow I'm going to finish off this video and we are going to do an entire day going through everything. But I'm here, I moved safely, my moving guy was great, man with a van. My friend Suha came up and she stayed with me for the weekend. So I moved on Thursday, she stayed with me Thursday until today, which was Sunday. I mean, it's currently, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 4:32 a.m.
It's 4:32 a.m. going into Monday. And this is the first day I have been on my own. My friend Suha left this morning. and I have just been going about myself. I kind of slept most of the day, so I really didn't get the experience of like my first full day because I was sleeping a lot. Because I was really tired because I haven't been sleeping because I was really nervous. But I have to say that I am absolutely, again, I'll kind of go through everything tomorrow, but I'm absolutely in love with the apartment. I just had the girls just sitting in their crate because I was going up and down with the bins. But let me tell you something. The girls are incredibly happy here, and it makes me so happy. Okay, so girls, come up to me. Bonnie, come up to me. It'll take Bonnie a couple of attempts to jump up like it normally does. So the girls have honestly never been happier, and it was so great to finally be reunited with them. If you know, I didn't see my girls for, okay, Bonnie, do you want me to lift you up? Okay, I'll lift you up, sweetie. Dolly, I need you to go back a second so I can lift Miss Bonbon up. So, I hadn't seen my girls for a few weeks while the move was going on, and being reunited with them was very emotional and very exciting, and I was really nervous that they were going to not adjust well to the apartment or that the change would be too much. But honestly, they have been really, really happy and just relaxing all the time. They've been in great spirits. We've been for 2 walks already, and they loved that. They're currently excited because they've just been let out of their crates, and even if they're in their crate for 1 minute or 1 hour, when they get out of the crate, they are full of energy. It's like a factory reset on them. So anyway, everything went well with the move. It really, really, really did. I know, sweetie. Are you not tired? We literally went for a walk like an hour or so ago, just kind of around the block. But anyway, I'm gonna take a bath and kind of end off my night, but I did just want to check in because I haven't been filming, just because I've been living, and tomorrow we are going to pick it up and do a full day, but that is the update right now, isn't it? Yes, it is, and I will see you in the morning. All right, hello everyone. It is the next day. So it is currently around like 2 p.m. or something. I woke up at 1 and I have been on calls all day with my accountant and stuff as we approach the end of the year. Doing all that exciting adulting stuff. Let me sit down here a second. So, yes, yesterday I just wanted to film a little bit of something to kind of start up the video again, but I'm also wearing my French Bulldog thing. So, let me kind of talk about where I'm at. So, the moving day was more so hectic than something I could, like, think of. I don't know if that makes sense, but I felt like I was going to be crying all moving day. But when you're moving, there's so much that you need to do that you can't even focus on the fact that you are moving. You're just trying to focus on getting from here to there. I booked a company, man with a van, and he came to my apartment. I had everything boxed up. I actually realized that I had less stuff than what I thought. I think I was so stressed that I was going to have too much stuff. He was very grateful of the fact I had everything boxed up, and I was like, what do you mean? He was like, people will literally call me. I'll arrive to get their stuff and like they're still packing up, and he's like, or they're just like wanting me to grab things individually, and he's like, it's so annoying. So anyway, we go there, we go in the car like 4 or 5 hours to Manchester. I don't know how I sat for that long and just talked to a stranger, or how he talked to me for like 4 or 5 hours. That is crazy. And Milo sat in the little seat beside us, and he was so well behaved the entire time. Arrive in Manchester, my friend's waiting at the apartment for me. I do my inventory check-in. I see the apartment for the first time ever. I had not seen the apartment other than like mock-up videos. Instantly fall in love. I cannot describe to you that this apartment is everything that the Brighton apartment wasn't. And I don't mean to throw the Brighton one under the bus because I really did have amazing times there. But this apartment, the main living space, like right here, is a little bit of a downsize than my Brighton one. However, it is more me than the Brighton one, because if you remember the big open space of the Brighton one, I always used to complain about it because there wasn't enough furniture. It just felt too open. It was just a lot. So having like this be like a little area of the sofa and stuff, and also love the corner sofa, and then having this be a little bit of an area is so much more nice to me. We have the 2 bedrooms. The second bedroom in this apartment is a lot smaller than the second bedroom in Brighton, which is a little bit of, you know, it's a little bit, so this is the second bedroom. Sorry, I have everything in the wardrobe right now. It's the bed, it's the king-size bed. My friend Suha put all the teddies there. And then just kind of like this area. Now, the problem with this is, there's no problem, it's a beautiful room. But the thing with this is, it's not big enough to put any desk in. Now, my second bedroom, the reason I have a second bedroom is for whenever like my parents or friends come over, but mainly for streaming and filming so that I can keep all of this separate from going to bed. Kind of, you know, doing everything from home can get a lot sometimes, so if there's like a separate area. So everything now has to happen out of my bedroom, so there really is no purpose for the second bedroom other than when guests come over, which is a little bit of a waste. So if anyone has any recommendations from what you just saw of like, maybe I could like decorate like a corner and it could be like a filming, you know, section or whatever, let me know, okay? Or maybe it could be like a mock-up bedroom that I do videos in. Let me know. So move in, me and my friend Suha went shopping for like the next 3 days. She built my friend's Lego set. Oh my god, if you have been following me, you know that we have been talking about getting this set like a year ago, and she said she was going to build it when we moved, and she did. So it was just an incredible few days of hanging out with her, and I haven't seen her in so long, and seeing her in my new apartment in a new city was crazy. Now, today, I really, really, really want to walk around Manchester a little bit. Alexa, what time is it? I actually think it's way later than when I said it's 4, maybe.
It's 4:23 p.m.
Oh my god, it's 4. I said it was 2. I want to figure out what time closes at. God, I was listening to the Lil Tay song. I love that Lil Tay song. Affleck's Brighton. Because that's the shopping centre. Oh my god, we're in Manchester, not Brighton. Okay, so the big market here closes at 6, which I want to go to again. I wonder what time the shopping centre closes at. Shopping centre, Manchester. Okay, 8 p.m. maybe? 8 p.m. Okay, so 8 p.m. and then the market is 6. So we'll go to the market first. It is so much cheaper in Manchester than Brighton. Oh my god, I have been throwing money away in Brighton. I could not believe it. The first time I got an Uber in Manchester, it cost me £4 for a 11-minute journey. If we were in Brighton, that would have cost, no joke, hand to God, I've been there for 3 years, I know, anywhere between £24 to £39. And we did an Uber to IKEA, which was about a 20-minute drive, and it cost £11. If that was in Brighton, £60 maybe. My food shops here have been a lot cheaper. Grocery shops have been a lot cheaper. My Uber Eats is a lot cheaper. Like, the food is a lot cheaper. Everything about up north has been a lot cheaper. And I am going to run to go out to the markets, but I'll just say like one last thing. I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm a little bit nervous of how long it's going to take to find friends. My friend Abby moved up from Brighton as well, and he's in the other part of town, and we've been, you know, seeing each other a couple times, and we went out on a night out on Saturday, and everyone was really friendly that we met, so that was, you know, fun, and there was a couple people that actually watched the channel, and we took photos, and we were, like, goofing about it and stuff, and it was really funny. They were really sweet. We all followed each other. So I'm not doubting the fact that everyone here is lovely, but what I am doubting is my ability to make friends in a new city, because I'm a little bit less confident in myself than what I was whenever I first moved to Brighton, because I was a little bit naive to everything. So I'm a little bit cautious of that, but we're going to go to the market, then go to the shopping centre, just to have a little bit of a walk around. Last time I did this was with my friend Suha, so it's kind of to do things on my own. And then we'll come back, we'll talk, whatever. But that's the update right now. Hello everyone, so I am currently back from a little bit of time outside, and I have some really exciting things that have arrived. I went to the markets, and I'll show you what I got. I love this hoodie so much. I got an egg cooker. Now, if you have watched any of my vlogs, you know how much I love eggs. I do not know how this works at all, but apparently it cooks eggs to hard-boiled eggs, and if you know anything about me, you know that I love a hard-boiled egg. So I'm sticking with the green theme in my kitchen because I got this, which is like a little green, so I'm matching it. And also my air fryer! So we're gonna be eating good now. My air fryer just arrived as well, which is also the color of green. So I'm gonna stay consistent in that. I'm very excited for my air fryer arriving. What is this? Oh, it's telling me recipes. Ooh, I do not need this. So I went to the market. This little piggy went to the market. Isn't that a poem or something like that from like childhood? I don't know. Girls, do you want to say hello? Hi. 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 So I got a lovely candle from TK Maxx, or is it TJ Maxx? I don't know, one of the two. Oh my god, the light is dropping so quick these days. And I, in the market, went and got 2 shirts, which I thought were quite fun. Oh my god, the lighting is so dark. My goodness. Obviously, I had to get this shirt because it is a Garfield shirt. What does it say again? What does it say? It says Cool Cat. Now, it is way too big for me, but it was the only one they had left and it was a Garfield shirt, so I was going to buy it. And then I got a Kylie Minogue shirt as well. It's like one of them designs you see all the time. And I kind of don't like these designs, but I love Kylie Minogue, so I wanted to get this one. I got that, and whenever I was in TK Maxx as well, I got some dog treats for the girls that were available at the desk. That's how you'll get me, is the last minute purchases. So yeah, I walked around the markets a little bit, then I went to the shopping center. The light drops really early here. You can see this. It's like, Alexa, what time is it? 6 p.m.?
The time is 6:41 p.m.
6:41 p.m. The light drops super early here. So I went downstairs and I was talking to the receptionist, and I was like, hey, do you know like where's the best places to like take my animals on walks? Because obviously I don't really know the area, and I don't feel the most safe yet to like take them out on my own. Like last time I took them with my friend Suha, and then last night I really just kind of walked to the shop and back. She gave me this pamphlet where the receptionist workers here have created like this brochure of pubs and restaurants that allow animals, and parks that you can take your animals, routes that you can walk them. It's just been really nice. So tomorrow, maybe check that out. I'm just really cautious of my surroundings, and I'm kind of being a little bit careful. I was on the phone to my mum. I had a little bit of a hard moment. Nothing too extreme, but just a little bit of a hard moment where I said that it's so big in Manchester that I don't think that there's any sort of like community feel. Like in Brighton, it was so small that, and I mean, I complained about this as well. So, I mean, you know, I got what I wanted, where I was like, you know, Brighton feels too small. Like, I feel like I know everyone. Okay, well, I'm going to have the other opposite end of that here. There's so many people and it's so big that I don't think I'm ever going to get familiar with people. So for better or for worse, I got what I asked for. So I just, you know, a little bit of just kind of emotions whenever I was like walking back, and whenever I don't recognize streets and stuff. It's different when I'm traveling and I know I come back to the hotel and then I'm leaving. But whenever I live here, obviously it's a little bit daunting, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to meet people. And my mom was like, you're only in Manchester for a couple days, please go easy on yourself. And I was like, yeah, I know. And also like in Brighton, I had more odds against me. Like I moved during the pandemic, everyone was in their homes, and you know, a couple of years later I was crying while leaving my friends. So I know that I'm going to find people out here, but obviously when my friend left, it did just turn a little bit lonely because everything's also very new. But at least I have my girls. Dolly, do you want to come up? Dolly. Give her a moment. Come on up. Good girl. I have my girls, so I have everything I need. And they're very happy, which means I'm very happy. Doesn't it, sweetie? It means I'm very happy. And yeah, I love the apartment. She knows that there's treats. Should I sneak you one? Should I sneak you one if Bonnie doesn't find out? Uh-oh, Bonnie's coming over. We'll make sure to give her one too. All right. What are these? Chicken strips, okay? I mean, this is your dinner table too, so I guess you can be up here. Okay, I kind of messed up the opening of that, so we'll do these other ones. Okay, perfect. So these are duck breast fillets. All right. Do you want one? Do you want one? Is that yummy? Is it yummy? Come on, eat it up here. Eat it up here. Eat it up here, come on. You can eat it up here, it's fine. Is it yummy? What do you think? Is it yummy? Bonnie is just like staring right here. She's not loving not being able to get one. I'll give you one now because you're being so well behaved. I need to go to the shop soon to get blankets and stuff for their crate. I had blankets in it last night and I just put them all in the wash because they were the ones from Brighton. So before they go in tonight, I need to get new blankets and make their crate very cozy. They actually love their crate, and I always say to people who are pet owners and they're like, oh my god, your dogs go in crates. Like whenever I leave the apartment, they go in the crate, and the reason they go in the crate is because since they were pups, the crate was not associated with like a timeout or ever being in trouble. It was associated with a safe place, and Bonnie will run in. I keep the door open at all times. And then whenever I leave, I will close the door. But Bonnie associates it with just comfortable. And whenever she gets looked after by dog sitters, they say, oh my god, she doesn't want to leave her crate. Whereas Dolly likes to see everything. Can we give Bonnie one? We need to give Bonnie one. You give Bonnie one. Okay, Bonnie. All right. Your turn. Do you want to say hello to everyone? She knows there's food. Okay, calm down. Let me see what you think. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy in Bonnie's tummy. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that was a hard swallow, girl. Did you enjoy that? Mwah. Did you enjoy that, my sweet angel? My sweetie, sweetie, sweetie bonbon. I can't believe Bonnie was got in Strabane, which is like a little town outside of Derry, came to Brighton with me and is now in Manchester. You know, Dolly came from Brighton. But Bonnie, you've been living in 3 different places. You grew up in Derry. You moved to Brighton with me. You were the first one in Brighton. Actually, that's not true. It was Tyler, who actually, I don't know if you can see, but I have Tyler's ashes sitting at the window because Tyler always used to love looking out at the view and looking out at the window, and so I have him down there. And you've been everywhere with me, haven't you? And you've been the best girl. You've been the best girl. It breaks my heart whenever she's starting to like develop like white fur. I'm like, please don't age. Please don't age. I don't want you to grow old. I don't want you to grow old, my sweetie. Sorry, is me hugging you too warm? Okay, I'll put you down, sweetie. So I'm gonna end off the video here just because this has been a long moving vlog. But yes, I am loving the apartment. It is very great. I am very, very, very happy with the amount of security in this building. If you knew that was one of the issues of Brighton, didn't really have any. Now I can move, didn't really have any at all. Here it's completely different. That was one of the reasons I moved to this apartment block. Yeah, everything's going good. It's obviously going to be a little bit of an adjustment, but the move is done. End of an era and start of a new one. Thank you so much to everyone who's been really supportive, and I will see you all very, very, very soon in Manchester.